What's up, YouTube? And I hate this thing. What's up? I'm over here trying to play with this phone. It's always saying my orientation is locked. And I gotta turn my phone. What's good, Nick? Okay, there we go. All right, guys, what's up? Not much. I'm just here coming tonight. I've had a lot of people asking me questions about trucking, about Jordan and things like that. What's going on, Chad Smith? I wanted to come in here and let y'all know, just ask me any questions that y'all have. I've been getting a lot of questions, like I said, about Jordan, about just trucking and stuff like that. So I'm here tonight, give you guys some of my time, and I want to answer any questions you have about anything, you know what I'm saying, trucking related, anything, you know what I'm saying, that y'all think I can help with. I'm gonna just start by saying Happy Father's Day, Happy Juneteenth, um, and just talk about some of the things that I have going on at the moment until I start getting some questions. Um, so we got Rick in here, we got Chad in here. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment box, and I will read them and answer them the best of my ability. I'm getting a lot of people in my comments trying to reach out to me. That was one of the big issues I wanted to come on here and talk about. So I feel like people have issues trying to contact me, and I try to say in my videos. Sometimes I forget. I'm like kind of everywhere. Sometimes, I have a lot of stuff going on with my family and just trying to clean up around the house and get stuff organized. I'm really OCD, and I like to have things like in a certain order. So I apologize if I'm not able to respond to you guys. The Fwimmer 2, I'm about to answer your question in 1 second. But just if you do email me at chrisleetv3@gmail.com, I always get back to the people who email me. I had some people, like I said in my comments, I don't give my number out. That's something I do not do. I probably will never do that. That's why you have to email me. I'd rather people email me. I don't give my number out to, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that over the internet. That's a weird thing to me for just random people to call me. But you know what I'm saying? If you do have any questions, I always try to answer them in my emails as soon as I can. Don't forget, I'm also still a company driver. I'm employed at Jordan's Carriers. So a lot of my time I spend, you know what I'm saying, talking to my family, talking to my wife, taking care of business. I do have things going on outside of this, so not to say that I'm too busy, but I like to try to get things answered, you know what I'm saying, in a hierarchy, right? It's kind of like a hierarchy, right? And the wife and kids and the job, they always come first. So my dispatcher's always calling me, my wife calling me and stuff like that. So if you have any questions, tonight is right now is the time to ask them so that we can get some of your questions answered. I had someone recently reach out to me during via email this week, and they were asking me questions about Jordan Carriers. Let me answer this. So the few Mr. Two, that's what it says. It says, "What's up? I'm interested in getting my CDL Class A, but the virus is affecting the market." I don't think the virus is really affecting anything. I went to Continental Truck Driving School out in kind of like Oak Cliff, Texas. It's like south of Dallas, right? And I drive by there on some of my routes, and I'll see like the like where they train, like the yard, as far as where they do the driving portion of training. And I'll drive by the building, and the building will be packed with cars, right? The building's packed with cars. People are, you know what I'm saying, out here getting that CDL training. CDL training has not stopped. I follow a lot of people on Instagram, a lot of CDL training schools. None of them have stopped. Um, None of the drivers have been, it's not a lack of training right now. So I don't see a slowdown in like CDL trainings and going to CDL school. I really think that it's probably increase during this like whole pandemic thing. And I say that because um, essential workers, right? People are at home and people are trying to figure out, like a lot of hardworking people, I feel like have been, yeah, CDO training is popping. A lot of hardworking people have have had their jobs taken away from them, and that's unfortunate. But they want to get back to work. They're trying to figure out how to get back to work. What can I do to keep, keep a job and keep my income from just, I'm saying, me killing my savings or whatever situation they're in. And getting a CDL is one of those things where um, you can get a CDL and you can always make money, especially during the pandemic, because I know a lot of these refrigerated companies, there was a lot of trucks where, they were given the opportunity to not abide by the hours of service that we have in trucking. We have hours of service that we can only drive. So they cancel the hours of service. That's how important trucks are to the economy. You have to understand that, and I think a lot of people did, and that's why I see a lot of these trucking schools still pushing out drivers. Now, you're not seeing, like, I'm not seeing like a whole lot of school bus drivers. I'm still seeing like the Greyhounds and stuff like that for people who want to be like, get the passenger class. But I have not seen a slowdown in flatbed. I've not seen a slowdown in refrigeration. I did hear there were some hiccups with the dry van, but there are still supplies that people had to get transported. Like a mask is not a refrigerated type of transport. So that dry van stuff is still, what I'm saying? People are still making money out here. Transportation is still a huge industry to get into. So you just gotta figure out there, like with what's going on. Like it might have been easier, I would say, to like kind of maneuver before the pandemic to get a CDO Class A. Right now, you might have to make appointments and what I'm saying, do things like that. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot more hoops to jump through with what's going on. But trucking is too essential for you not to be able to get a Class A CDO because people are in and out of the industry. People, um, once the pandemic started, I heard of a number. Oh, my light went out. I heard of a number of people who, hang on. I heard of a number of people who wanted to get out of the industry because of the pandemic, but they're also, like I said, there are also people who want to get in the industry because of the pandemic. So that door is always open, right? Trucking, the door is always open in trucking. I want to try and get this light back on, but you know what I'm saying? I'll worry about that later. So I'm gonna go and so the few, Mr. Two, you know what I'm saying? I would just call around trucking schools. I would figure out like what the process is with getting into the DMV, getting that physical, getting into a school, getting those tests taken, and you know what I'm saying, getting behind that wheel, taking that road test, and getting that CDL because somebody's gonna hire you. Definitely, somebody's gonna hire you. Rick, I'm looking for your questions. So Chad Smith, what's up, Chad? He said he just got back from his 7-day vacation. From Stevens, not scary, but a little nervous for your first load. Yeah, man. I remember my first load with Stevens Transport. They sent me out somewhere in, I think they sent me out somewhere in Texas. This is like a place they go to a lot. It's like you pull up and you have to check in, but like outside is where you have to, like, you drop your trailer off, I think, and then you have to pull up. You have to go through check in, drop your trailer, come back out. And then like to your right, there's like a place where you where the trucks are, and then you have to like wait until your truck's ready, your trailer's ready. And then you go back in after they call you, whatever. After a couple hours, you know what I'm saying? I think you're gonna do a reset. You do a reset there. That's what I did. And pick your trailer up and chunk up the deuce. But yeah, man, it is very nerve-wracking. It's very you know what I'm saying? It works your nerves because you're trying to do something that you've never done before. And I think once you get after like your first week of driving, you'll get more comfortable. Like you get more comfortable as the more you drive, the more you trip plan, the more you fuel, the more loads you do. Like you get a lot more comfortable with the whole process of how everything, like you kind of get in the flow. So it becomes a lot easier after you do so many of your loads and whatever. That's kind of with everything, right? After you do it so much, it's kind of second nature for me now. With trucking, though, you don't want to just call it second nature. You still want to be on your toes because out here, like, no day is the same. No day is the same at all. So, doing your trip plan, doing your pre trip, doing your post trip, you know what I'm saying? Anything can happen to these trucks. These trucks break down. And like traffic and people, like, you know what I'm saying? Every day you might be, excuse me, I just had some drinking my coffee. I just woke up actually from a nap. But every day you're in like different cities, you're in different towns, and you're in different like types of traffic. You know, like Austin and Houston are different from New York. Uh, Dallas is different from Vegas, and Utah is different from Florida. Like you're in different types of, you know what I'm saying, situations every day, meeting different people, seeing different people, people doing crazy stuff on the road, and you know what I'm saying, that stuff does work at your nerves, but you do kind of build up. With Stevens, I say this all the time, man. At chat, like for with you going to Stevens, that's one of the best things I feel like you're doing right now with getting trained by Stevens, because Stevens is like top tier. I feel like training. Um, like people, you know what I'm saying, say whatever they say, but no company I've been to has trained me better than Stevens has trained me. Stevens has really laid the foundation to how I drive, how I think on the road. You know what I'm saying? Just your following distance and stuff like that. Like Stevens really gives you that good, you know what I'm saying, that good training that you take with you or you keep while you're there. You don't, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to leave, you want to stay, whatever. Just know that, you know what I'm saying, you've been trained very well at Stevens. Like, and that's just, you know what I'm saying, what it is. I've been to several companies where I'm like, man, y'all just gonna put me in a truck. But also, if I was probably a newer driver, if I wasn't as experienced, they probably would give me a little bit more training. But Stevens, it doesn't matter how long you've been there. It doesn't matter if you're new, you're old, whatever. You're gonna get pulled in. You're gonna go to a safety class. Everybody, if it's a veteran, if it's a rookie, everybody's in that class, and everybody getting taught. You know what I'm saying, the same thing. You know what I'm saying. Stevens is definitely one of the only places I've ever seen do that. Everybody else is doing online training and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask the instructor questions. I love how Stevens did that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. I know everybody don't have time, resources, money to bring a driver in, put them in a class, you know what I'm saying, and get them to sit down for an hour to 30 minutes and talk to them and show them, you know what I'm saying, different types of training material. And that's just what it is from company to company. But just know you got that foundation, and like they really help you out. Um, but yeah, man. If any questions, y'all, come on. Definitely put them in the comments. Whatever questions you have about, like I said, the industry. Today I just been really chilling. With it being Father's Day, we went out and got some food. I got like a vegan burger, vegan Oreo shake. Came home and I collapsed, man. I'm in here snoring and stuff. And I just woke up and I was like, let me put a video out. I did catch earlier live when I was out and about from HT Logistics. I love the content that he puts out. He's actually now an author. So we have a author in the trucking community, and I think that is really cool. That helps with me. What I see when he did that, when he wrote his book, I got it from Barnes and Nobles, and I'll like show y'all when I get the book in the mail. But that's like a legacy move. Him becoming an author, and that book's going to be around forever. And I'm going to be an owner of the book. And what it teaches you, I think it's like about some how to buy a truck and how to go to the auction and stuff. That's like a lot of his content, and like that's super dope content that he puts out. And I don't see anyone else doing stuff like that. But I bought the book today. I'll show you guys when I get the book. It'll probably be here in like a week or two. So I did that today. I'm just really big chilling. That's why I had the time to really come on here and see if you guys had any questions for me. Some of the questions that I got, let me see if I can get into my email. So, okay. These are some questions I got earlier this week. Someone wanted to ask me about the company I work at right now. And so what they said was like, how is the training coming out of school? At Jordan Carriers, I did not come out of school and go to Jordan Carriers. When I came out of school, I went straight to Stevens Transport because, like I said, I went to school in Oak Cliff, and Mesquite is not far from Dallas. And Mesquite and Oak Cliff are not far from where I live. Everything was very local. They were very responsive. I called them on Friday. I was in orientation on Monday. I was in a truck not too long after that. So they really, you know what I'm saying, helped me with my momentum of building up, keeping everything going, you know what I'm saying, as far as me training, trucking, job, getting a check, all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? Um, like I was like, and I think that's still kind of one of the processes, or like I said, it might be harder now. Chat, let me know, man. Did you have any issues? What's up, buddy? Did you have any issues with like this pandemic stuff? You know, with Stevens, like as far as getting in your truck and anything like that, any of your training or stuff like that. Um, I know like when we train other drivers, there are drivers training drivers. It's kind of a weird, like scary thing with the pandemic going on with training a trainer getting a new trainee and getting them in his truck and all that stuff. Like I was kind of concerned about that at the beginning, but these companies are like taking their precautions and stuff like that. They're taking temperature, they're making sure that you're not got running a fever and stuff like that before they throw a trainee in your truck. So they're trying to take what precautions that they can, but they also trying to keep that, you know what I'm saying, momentum of them putting someone in the truck after somebody just got out. Because somebody really, like literally, people get out the truck every day. Like I promise you, people come in and out this industry like nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know how ants go in and they bring in food, and then ants go out and they go get more food from an ant hill. Like that's literally what the trucking looks like. You know what I'm saying? The door's ever revolving. So I think like getting that CDL right now, it's not gonna be an issue. You just gotta take, you know what I'm saying, be patient. So like I said, after school I was at Stevens. I went straight to Stevens. Um, and I'm still here employed. The next question was that, am I still here at Jordan? Yes, I'm still here at Jordan. I'm running up the bag at Jordan. I'm not leaving Jordan until, you know what I'm saying, my bank account looks the exact way I want it to look. And, you know what I'm saying? That's what you do when you find a good company that pays you right. They treat you, you know what I'm saying, decent. Not everybody's going to treat you like how you want to be treated because they're running a company at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to treat you as best as they can, but you're not going to get every demand met in trucking, in life. You're not going to get every demand met. So, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have, it's that give and pull, that give and take. That's every relationship. Just you have to find the right relationship for you. Like JB Hunt, Stevens, those weren't the right, you know what I'm saying? They were okay relationships, but they weren't, you know what I'm saying? I could do better. You know what I'm saying? You could always, you don't always want to think like that. Like I could do better. I could do better. But you really can do better sometimes. And when you find, you know what I'm saying, something that's treating you well, I'm not looking for better. I know what better is. You know what I'm saying? Better is owning my own company. Better is doing my own thing. Like I don't want to lease a truck. I don't want to put payments on a truck. I don't want to do nothing like that because I've done that in the past. And I know, you know what I'm saying, kind of where I want things to go. Um, but, you know what I'm saying, Jordan is paying me very well. I'm here to stay until, like I said, I'm ready for my next move. I'm very entrepreneurial minded. I think a lot of my followers follow me for that. You know what I'm saying? They see that I'm very entrepreneurial minded. I'm big on investing. I'm big on, you know what I'm saying, just making the most of money that we can. Especially with everything going on. That's something that, you know what I'm saying, y'all know that we have to do. We have to bring in that bag. And it's Father's Day weekend. Like, shout out to all the trucking fathers out there, away from your family on the road, doing what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying, to secure the bag so that everybody eats and you building your legacy like my guy HT. That is so dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm currently writing a book. He's kind of influencing me to get back into, you know what I'm saying? I have like little dry spells when I'm writing. I'm writing a book about kind of like my journey. Um, think on one of the writes about, you know what I'm saying, it's just being how I became financially literate through trucking. Trucking has made me so many things, you know what I'm saying, so much greater of a person. I've learned about finances. I've learned how to eat on a vegan diet. And if you know, y'all know, like it's hard to eat on the road the best, you know what I'm saying? Hard to eat healthy on the road. Like, and think about going vegan. Like, at the same time I got in the truck at Stevens is when I went vegan. Like, as soon as I started my trucking industry, like, what do you call it? My trucking journey, I started my vegan journey. And it's like two crazy things to start at the same time. And then I'm also starting my financial journey, right? So I'm trying to get my credit, my money straight. I'm trying to eat healthy. Like, and people get, like, I think I didn't get too overwhelmed. I have, when you drive in that truck, you got a lot of time to think and process everything. And so, you know what I'm saying? If y'all can, here's some, you know what I'm saying, healthy eating tips. Get you a fridge, stop at the Walmart, get you some fruit, some veggies, you know what I'm saying? Get you some stuff to cook with if you eat meat. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to people eating meat. Like, do your thing. If I see you, you know what I'm saying, and you cool, I'll buy you a burger. Like, I'm not tripping like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Cook your own food. I got a guy, I forget his name, and shame on me for forgetting his name. But, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what I'm saying? He was telling me how he used to grill burgers and stuff in his truck. And I've seen guys with like propane tanks and they be doing it up out here in the truck stops. They'll get out the truck, set up everything, get the, you know what I'm saying, stirring it up and smelling good and stuff. And I'm like, man, like y'all really doing it over there, out the truck. So don't think that this stuff is hard. People have weights and stuff like that. Like people, you know what I'm saying, they stay fit. So it's just adapting to the lifestyle of being a trucker, which is not the easiest thing to do. But you know what I'm saying? I did it. You know what I'm saying? I adapted to the lifestyle. We still here, you know what I'm saying? We might need to lose a pound or two, but you know what I'm saying? We good. I also, yeah, I did start my dread. Man, I started so many journeys when I started trucking. Like it's so surprising that. And I started YouTube. Man, okay. Trucking, financial literacy, vegan, dread, YouTube. Like I was really, my plate was completely full, and I'm so glad that I made it out on the other side because I'm still here with y'all, and y'all are able to kind of see my growth if you go back on my channel. Like really, and starting my business, I and getting my LLC, my trucking authority, and stuff like that. Learning how to dispatch and be a freight broker. Like I was really about that life, wasn't I? I was really doing it. Let's see what else is in these comments. So Chad, what's up, my guy? He said, yeah, there was a delay for graduate class or grad class, and a lot of people didn't have a truck ready for them. I got my truck 2 days late, so it wasn't a big deal. That's good that you were patient, Chad, because, you know what I'm saying, I know some guys are just really, I want a truck, I want a truck, I want a truck, I want ready to go, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to, you know what I'm saying? That's good you're patient. And I know a lot of people were, like, probably mad, like, man, they ain't got a truck. This other company calling me, I'm about to go over here. Like, that's good. That's good you did that. But yeah, let's see if I can find any other questions in my email for y'all. Cause okay, here we go. Yeah, somebody else was hitting me up this week. What's up? I've been watching some videos about Jordan. Got orientation with a few questions. Do the trucks come with a spot for a refrigerator and microwave? Jordan trucks. These Volvos, well, they got different brands of trucks, but you know what I'm saying? Trucks, my truck doesn't have like a specific spot for a microwave or you know what I'm saying? I guess it does, like in the cubby hole, you know what I'm saying, where the TV mount, behind the TV mount. I'm trying to just think. Behind the TV mount, there's like a cubby hole you can put a fridge. And then there's like my cabinet, drawer, dresser, whatever this space is for clothes or whatever you want to put in there. Then on the other side, there's like the pull-out drawer, and then under that is like a space with 2 shelves. And it's my fridge sits on the floor. You know what I'm saying? My fridge sits on the floor. That's all I have in this truck. I have I need to get back. Yeah, man, that's what I was eating too. A lot of rice and beans. I'm gonna make a vegan channel just like for my vegan truckers. I'm gonna do that just so we can, you know what I'm saying, we can talk about that because that's like that's you know what I'm saying, that's something that this channel was talked about. We talked about it on this channel a lot, but you know what I'm saying. I just want to give my vegan guys like something we can, you know what I'm saying, we have, and we just talk about, you know what I'm saying, just how to survive on the road by eating, you know what I'm saying, this vegan, like eating on this vegan lifestyle. So I already made the channel. I'll probably like drop some old vlogs that I did on like just where I would go over the road. I would just go to restaurants, you know what I'm saying, just trying new food, new stuff, and just getting a taste for, you know what I'm saying, different vegan foods, and then just going to fast food restaurants and figuring out what's vegan here, what can I eat here, boom, boom. And like we'll do like mukbangs and stuff like that. Like, hey, this is what you can order from this restaurant, and boom, boom, you'll see me eating it. And then like this is some vegan snacks you can get from the truck stop, and boom, boom, we'll do something like that. So look out for that. It's gonna come very soon. I've been talking about, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff that I want to do. It's just getting situated. But you you are able to eat, you know what I'm saying? You can eat very well out here if you plan, you know what I'm saying, you understand what you're doing. I always kept cans of soup. Like my cans of soup was like my last resort. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't have nothing, I had some tomato soup, some Progresso tomato soup, or some vegetable soup or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That I would have just as my last resort. I can put it in, add some hot water, you know what I'm saying, take it to the truck stop, pop it in the microwave in a bowl, and then, you know what I'm saying, eat that soup with some crackers or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Keep it going. Do they have spots to plug them up at? So in my truck, I don't have nowhere to. I don't have a what you call it, inverter or converter. I think it's an inverter. I don't have an inverter in my truck. You can get them in Jordan trucks. You can get inverters in Jordan trucks, and you have to have it like them installed by Jordan or something like that, I believe. But you know what I'm saying, you can put an inverter in your truck so that you can plug in like your laptop, your printers, or your microwaves, or your whatever you're cooking with and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, or you can get a propane tank and a stove. Like it's so many different ways you can, you know what I'm saying, set yourself up to do this right, and live the lifestyle that you want out here on the road, because you will be, you know what I'm saying, that first year I was, you know what I'm saying, that first year and some change, I was over the road. And then I came back and I went to JB Hunt, and I was home every night. And then, you know what I'm saying, I'm home every weekend. So uh, there's so many different ways to set yourself up in trucking, you know what I'm saying, to where like my schedule is great, my money is great, and it's more than I was making OTRs, more than I was making every day home. And I'm home on the weekend, so I still get that family time. Like it's just like I found, you know what I'm saying, a good flow for everything until I'm ready to take that next step and take that, you know what I'm saying, reach that next level. Um, Another question is, the Volvo trucks Jordan used, do they have a spot for microwave? We already answered that. Are the trucks governed over here? Yes, the trucks are governed over here. I think it's at 65. They just increased it. I talked about that when I said, I talked about that when I said that I messed up at Jordan. That was one of the things, I was speeding. And then they gave me a truck and increased my mile per hour that I could go. And I was like, what do you want me to do? But I'm trying to do better, y'all. I want to hold on to this job, right? Especially right now with everybody, like I said in the beginning of the video, everybody getting laid off and everybody, you know what I'm saying, looking for a job and trying to get into the industry right now. If you do have a company job, right now is the time to, you know what I'm saying, really get on your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't let somebody else that came out of, you know what I'm saying, out the blue come take your spot. Like right now is the time to make sure that you're on top of your stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I need to get back into my vegan journey. Yeah, like I said, lots of rice and beans. Heck yeah, that's one of my things, man. I didn't know what to eat. I was eating French fries and potatoes from Wendy's all day. I didn't do no research. I didn't know what to eat or what to do. But we figured that out. I wanted to ask about that. Ask about what, chat? Definitely let me know. I don't know what part of the video you said that on. You said, yeah, I wanted to ask you about that, but I know your plate is full. Um, oh, I think you might have been talking about like getting more on the vegan stuff and really getting more content out for you guys. Man, trail mix, chat. I did that Cape Cod trail mix. I keep some of that. It's expensive though. I get like I was trying to get like the 2 for $6 trail mix that they have at the truck stop, but that stuff is expensive, man. Like it'd be like $4 for a bag of trail mix. I was just eating trail mix Friday, man. When I was in line at the Beacon waiting for my truck to get washed, you know what I'm saying? I get there with the almonds, the cranberries, the almonds, and the cashews, and I just you know what I'm saying, dug it out. There's another one like this bear trail mix. It has like different stuff in it. It's like a not it's less more or less a trail mix. It's more of a like granola in a bag. But you know what I'm saying? I still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still good with that. But I would oatmeal was the last resort too. Oatmeal and my what you call it, my oatmeal and my Kansas soup was really my last resort meals. And then I learned how to get more out the oatmeal. I would add peanut butter in my oatmeal. You know what I'm saying? People add peanut butter and like cacao or whatever like that. It's like kind of like a chocolate, you know what I'm saying, thing. So I'll add peanut butter to it. You know what I'm saying? It would just like get full real quick, and it gave it because eating oatmeal gets mundane. Like it's such a, you know what I'm saying. You can only put so much into it. Butter, they got vegan butter, but butter and sugar. You know, I'm just like, man, this things that you eat on a daily, and you just don't have. You have a limited menu. It gets real repetitive. But like just having discipline to, you know what I'm saying, just thug it out. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta do what you gotta do. If you're hungry, you gotta eat. Just go to sleep. You don't get back on the road, drive. You might hit up a I like McDonald's. McDonald's, the only thing I get there, I think the apple pies and the oatmeal. I don't get apple pies all the time because you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to watch my weight. But the oatmeal, I'll get the oatmeal at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? I keep peanut butter in the truck. Put a little peanut butter in there. Add the apples. You know what I'm saying? You can add the cranberries. Oh, not a light when it come back on. Add the cranberries. You know what I'm saying? Get it right. Boom. Like that's phew, that's one of my go tos. If I ain't got nothing and I can see a McDonald's, I grab like 2 oatmeals, mix it up. You know what I'm saying? Get what I need. Put my protein in there and keep it moving. I just tried these cookies, y'all. If y'all give me a second, I want to show y'all these cookies I just tried. One of my guys on Twitter had recommended it to me. I'm about to go grab it, so don't go nowhere. I'm gonna show it to you. All right. So I ate the chocolate one already. I'm a big like chocolate thing. Like I got a thing for chocolate now that I'm a vegan and or I eat on a plant-based diet. I really have a thing for chocolate because like I don't eat chocolate chip cookies or nothing like that. Like it's really hard to find a lot of stuff that I used to eat when I was you know what I'm saying, eating just regular food. I'm out of breath. I had to run and get this cookie. I swear to God, I'm out of breath. But this brand right here is Lenny and Larry, and it looks like they're two brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like they're two black guys. This is their birthday cake cookie. You know what I'm saying? This is the kind of stuff we're gonna do on the vegan channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna crack this thing open and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get it popping. But check this out. 16 grams of protein. You know what I'm saying? 16 grams. Now, if you work out or anything like that, I used to work out heavy and I used to like just kill protein products, like just kill it. You know what I'm saying? So I thought this was real cool. This was actually bought at Smoothie King. I'm a big Smoothie King head. This is bought at Smoothie King. You know, they keep all kind of supplements and like bodybuilding stuff there. Um, so the complete package, you know what I'm saying? 16 grams of protein, 10 grams of fibers, you know what I'm saying? They keep you regulated, that fiber. Non-GMO, non-soy, no dairy, no egg. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we're here for. Vegan, kosher, no high fructose syrup, no artificial sweeteners, zero sugar alcohols, sustainable palm oil. I don't know what that is, but you know what I'm saying? I had the chocolate one like this. You know what I'm saying? I never had no flaxseed. I wouldn't be opposed to putting it like in my smoothie or anything like this, but I had a chocolate one. You know what I'm saying? It was very dense. You know what I'm saying? You can tell like it's 16 grams of protein in it because you're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be full after eating that thing. So I'll probably I might go buy all of the cookies like this tomorrow and like get that vegan channel popping. Just like crack them open and let y'all know which one's my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, let's see what's in the comments. What's up, Lucky7? What's good, bro? You got any boxing or combat training experience? I don't, man. You know what I'm saying? The way I was raised, it was all boys. You know what I'm saying? So me and my cousins and my brother and like we used to all get together and just fight. We fight all the time. Um, and I used to always get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? At school, I always fight. I was really like hard headed. I was really short tempered. Still out of breath. But I don't know. I don't box, man. I've always wanted to box though. I've always wanted to learn how to box and like do like MMA stuff. I just never had the money, you know what I'm saying? Never had the money to really do it, never had the time. Always working, trying to get, you know what I'm saying, working 2 or 3 jobs, trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, how to make it in life and not knowing that getting my CDO was gonna get me out of that crazy 9 to 5 rat race that I was stuck in. That a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, get stuck in. But yeah, we definitely gonna do that vegan channel chat. You know what I'm saying? We gonna, cause my wife she cooks vegan food, so we gonna get it cracking with that. Actually, I have a vegan video where we made vegan nachos, we made vegan cheese. So I already have content for this channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just put it out. We'll work on a banner. We'll work on the logos and intros and outros and all that stuff. We'll work on that later. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put out content for you guys to let you guys enjoy it, let you guys see what's going on, see how, you know what I'm saying, how we're living over here, and see how I keep these dreads on my face. Stay on my, God dang. But Lucky7 said, yeah, it can be expensive at most gyms. Yeah, we just actually gave up our subscription at the gym because of what's going on. Like people are still. I live in Texas, y'all. So they're saying like the governor is saying like I don't want to get too political. I don't like doing that on my channel, but this dread is like it's like a politician right now. Um, I don't. They're saying like Texas is like all of our stuff is increasing, but the governor's saying like it's decreasing and they opening this stuff back up. So they got these gyms, they got everything opening back up, and you know what I'm saying? That's just kind of the life we're living in right now. So I had to take into my own hands, and I was like, no. Well, and my wife, she was like, no, we're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna chill. So I bought stuff for the house so that we can work out and you know what I'm saying, stay right while in quarantine. Um, but we still been getting out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we went out and got some burgers. I went to this vegan place and got a burger. They went to In and Out and Raising Cane's, and you know what I'm saying. Everybody got. I just avoid crowded indoor areas. Oh yeah, yeah. We like I said, we In and Out. Whatever we got to do, we In and Out. If we got to go to the grocery store, we try to like order those like order our groceries and stuff and go pick them up. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. Just really trying to buckle down and make the house a home. You know what I'm saying? Make it somewhere where you comfortable because unfortunately, like a lot of people, um, they in the house and they looking at the same walls and that gets boring quick. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That's good for me because I could be putting out more content. What I need to do, you know what I'm saying? We being real. We need to get these subscribers up. Yup, try that and Arctic Zone non-dairy ice cream. Oh man. I will do that. Not Arctic Zone. I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep that in mind. I don't know where can I buy that at, chat? I just got. Y'all know Magnum, and I didn't mean to turn this into a whole vegan. You know what I'm saying? Live stream, but you know what I'm saying. This is what we're talking about. Magnum has a ice cream bar that's vegan, and like I said, I like my chocolate is sacred, y'all. Like, bruh, you good, Seven, you good. But my chocolate is sacred because I don't get to eat. You know what I'm saying? When I was not vegan, you know what I'm saying, I crush a Mr. Good bar in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Snickers and stuff like that. I wasn't too big on sweets, but not being unable to like even indulge when you have that sweet tooth is like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So when I was going like starting my vegan journey, I didn't know that Oreos were vegan. Yeah, man, I didn't know Oreos were vegan and stuff like that. So I didn't really like I'd have a chocolate craving, but I couldn't do nothing about it. So I think that's why like my chocolate thing, my vegan chocolate thing is like, you know what I'm saying, why it's a thing. And I'll probably like make that like a theme on my channel, like, it's Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? Chocolate Wednesdays or something like that. Chocolate covered Wednesdays. We about to bust this whatever new chocolate thing I done figured out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do we're gonna get it popping, y'all. Um so Lucky Seven said I'm good outside. And that's what's up. I mean, I be outside so much. I be in my garage, like just working, cause like I said, I'm OCD. So I'll be in my garage, like just moving stuff around. Like I'll go down there for like to get like some water or something, and I'll look around and be like, I can move that. Or I can make that look better. I can organize this. So I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? That's just where my head goes, because I don't like spaces where like stuff is cluttered up and looking all crazy. One of the things I say is like take pride in ownership. You know what I'm saying? I say that all the time around my house. Take pride in ownership. And like that's I have to lead by example. So if I'm not taking pride in ownership, if I'm not saying like this is how I want this to look, this is how we should live, this is how, you know what I'm saying, we should be running things around here, then you know what I'm saying, I'll just be like a lazy dude, right? And I ain't that. But Lucky said we good outside, and that's what's up. I'm gonna check that Arctic Zero non-dairy ice cream out. Appreciate that. Like you said, no homo. You good, Seven? You good, bro? I really appreciate that. I do ramble a lot, but I just try to keep. I don't know. I just try to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Keep it. I know it's like a cliche thing to say, but that's what I try to do. You know what I'm saying? Just let y'all know how what's going on. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. Just put that out there. But yeah, those Magnum bars, those vegan Magnum bars, man, those things. I try not to eat too many of them, but if they disappear, you know what I'm saying? Somebody know magic, and it's not me. I don't know what happened to them. Lucky said, how do you get B12 with no meat? Do you supplement with vitamins? I was supplementing with vitamins. B12 is like, I forget the benefits of B12, but I did find like a vegan B12, and I'm bad with like taking vitamins. I'm not gonna lie. When I first started, you know what I'm saying, that was one of the bigger things. Like that's what people like um to say like was one of the issues with people going vegan is the B12. So that was one of the things I was like, oh my God, we're not getting B12 as vegans. What am I gonna do? And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, no, you're not getting B12. You're not eating meat. Like you're gonna die or something like that. And I'm not trying to be like make a mockery of what you're saying, but I'm just saying like this is really how people was, you know what I'm saying? When I started going vegan, there's like, you know, you're not getting B12. We got it over here. And I'm just like, 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 all right, but you know what I'm saying? I don't really take no supplements right now. The only thing I be taking is melatonin, you know what I'm saying, so I can go to sleep. I was big on trying to figure out like what the B12 supplement was when I first started, because I was just so um like I need to do this the right way. I don't want to lack anything that my body needs. But we've been at it for 3 years. Um, I haven't had any issues with anything. My stomach is actually getting bigger. You know what I'm saying? I might. You know what I'm saying? I'm not unless I do like blood work or something like that. I don't think. Excuse me. I don't think that I've had any issues with, you know what I'm saying, not really getting. I eat like a lot of vegetables, and I know like vegetables and stuff and fruits have some of the supplements and vitamins in them, but it's not like I don't know if there's a deficiency in my diet. I don't know how I would what an indicator of that would be unless I did some research. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'll research something, think about it for a minute, and then, you know what I'm saying, keep it moving, and I might forget because there's so many other things. Yeah, y'all can see, there's so many other things that be going on in here. But I appreciate you looking out for real, Seven. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's dope for real. So you said B12 is the hardest vitamin to get when vegan. Yes, sir. You can buy menthol B12 from most Kroger stores in the vitamin section. I'll check that out. There are two main types of B12, something I can't pronounce and then something else I can't pronounce. And you want the second one that I couldn't pronounce version because it's more easily absorbed. That's what's up. Okay. I'm gonna do some more research on that, especially with me trying to start this other channel. I have to make sure that I bring facts like that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's important as you know what I'm saying, keeping our bodies right. So I'll definitely, you know what I'm saying, get into that. That's actually a huge you know what I'm saying, a huge market for the vegan people and stuff like that. Just talking to them about that. But let's see. Chad said, "Yeah, my bad about that." Oh, you good, Chad? I don't know what happened, but you good, bro. You definitely good in my book. Um, I don't want to keep y'all too long. I don't know what I'm about to do with the rest of my night. Like I said, I just ate. What have I been? You know what I'm saying? I just been really chilling. I put my son starting watching anime, so he's watching Hunter x Hunter. So I put him on that. Um, I don't really got too much going on. I got some videos I can edit and put out there, and I'll drop the vegan channel, the link to the vegan channel, in the community section. When I get HT's book, I'm gonna drop all kinds of pictures on Instagram. So make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna definitely, you know what I'm saying, let y'all know that I got that book and I'm supporting, you know what I'm saying, another brother out there who's, you know what I'm saying, he's building a legacy. If y'all don't know, I don't have a book. I'm not an author, but I am a creator. One of my biggest things for me is like truckers becoming financially literate, knowing how to manage your finances, knowing how to budget, you know what I'm saying, knowing how to allocate your money to, you know what I'm saying, have an emergency fund and like, you know what I'm saying, just a sunny day fund. I'm really big on that because one of the issues that I saw in trucking when I got out here was people mismanaging their funds, and leasing a truck helped me understand that. People mismanaging their funds, people buying these trucks and, you know what I'm saying, not understanding the business, not having an LLC set up properly, not getting, you know what I'm saying, keeping all your money in one bank account, you know what I'm saying, not separating and paying yourself and then keeping money for expenses for the business and stuff like that. Like that's something that I'm really passionate about us knowing. So I created a tool for truckers. You can get it at my website, chrisleytv.com. It is called The Financial Planner for Truckers. It's actually a link to Amazon, where the book will be mailed from Amazon too. But the Financial Planner for Truckers is something I created when I left JB Hunt and I was just dispatching trucks and I was like at home all day and I was just like in a real incubative mode, you know what I'm saying? Just where I could create things and I could do stuff like that. That's why it's so hard for me to write my book right now because I'm on the road, I'm home on the weekends, and I'm doing stuff at the house because always stuff at the house need to be done. It's always a dish that need to be washed, always a floor that need to be vacuumed, always a grocery that need to be bought. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of gets me going in different directions. But I was able to sit down and I was able to create that for the trucking community. It's something that I feel like we needed out here. Um, and that's for not only company drivers, not only lease drivers, but you know what I'm saying, it's to get you in the mindset of budgeting, you know what I'm saying, and keeping track of your money so that when you're ready to make your next move, whatever it is, you have that right mindset to, you know what I'm saying, make that move. You have a good financial foundation. Um, and you know what I'm saying, I've been able to use what I put in the book and apply it to my life. And I can't tell y'all how good it feels to, you know what I'm saying, understand how to manage money and be in a point where I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? That's a scary feeling, especially right now. And the guy earlier in the chat was talking about getting the CDL. That's one thing that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, as long as you have your CDL, you have a job. No matter what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You might get paid low or whatever, whatever. You might have to go to Timbuktu, but you're going to have a job. That's for real. People losing their houses and stuff like that. People have nowhere to go, living in their cars, living in these. And there's nothing wrong with this stuff, but I'm just saying, like, there's options out here for people. Definitely, if you know someone who needs to get a CDL, they can't get it. You know, these Stevens Transport will pay for your CDL. I have a video on my channel how to get a free CDL. So just don't tap out. You know what I'm saying? Don't tap out. Keep pushing. And you know what I'm saying? I think that's it for tonight, y'all. I appreciate everybody checking in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat, Vegan Bay, Chad, Buddy, Lucky Seven, everyone. You know what I'm saying? The few, Rick. Hey, send me the whatever, Rick. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see any of your questions in the chat, but my email again was why I wanted to get on here. chrisleetv3@gmail.com. If you have any questions that you want to ask me, you can also go to my website, chrisleetv.com, and go to contact or any. There's a spot on my website where you can contact me. But if you need to get in contact with me, just shoot me an email. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. Let's figure something out. All right. But it's been real. Signing out. Deuces.